so welcome back to Let's Play Traffic Giant with me, Skwalker, and when we left off we'd completed our first large campaign map, which was the town of Lifford, I believe, and now we're on the town of Meadowside, another large map, so looks like we're keeping these things up for now. However, there's only just under 5,000 people living here in the 9th mission of the game. So, first of all, you need to prove that you're able to get on even on unfavourable conditions. Well, we've had our fair share of bad conditions, so how bad can they really be? You had to take on the running of a business covering the whole region with only a few lads, while taking on the running of someone else's business is always a unfavourable condition, because normally I seem to take over a company that's full of debt and bad decisions. Make a profit against all prophecies of doom. Alright, so looks like the campaign's trying to scare me here. It's claiming that we're going to have a pretty hard time and it's going to be, well, a lot of things getting in my way. So by the end of the 8th year of the game, we need to have a company value of 6 million, so quite a lot, but I think we can pull a 6 million one. If we can pull 20 million out of the last mission, I think 6 million is something that's very doable. We also need a coverage of 60% in total, so alright, this could be a hard one because I'm looking at the map, which is just in the lower left corner, and it does look a bit spread out, this area, but once more, if there's less buildings, it might be easy to get that coverage, so I think we'll be good on that department. And leisure traffic, we need to get 60% for the full 3 stars. So, looks like I think we're going to be focusing mostly on leisure traffic, but obviously we're not going to neglect the other traffic types if I'm going to be bringing in a very big company value. So, that's our mission, so let's get on with it. Okay, so here we are then. We're in the town of Meadowside, and we've already got a bus line running. That's a pre-built one, and we also got less starting capital, by the way. We only got 75,600. Now, first things first, apologies if the resolution's a bit fucked on this video, because obviously I'm now using my new laptop, which has HD graphics. So actually, even I myself right now, I'm playing this game in a low aspect ratio, so I'm just hoping this translates well into the video. But first things first, all these lines are losing money, so you know what happens with a line that loses money in this game. Bye, 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 bye. Done. So there we go. First things first, what I've done there is I've stopped the losses, because as you can see, even before a month left, I lost over 10,000 grand. So whoever was running this company, well, he kept his brains up his arse, didn't he? So let's have a quick look at what we've got here then. So this is, well, it looks like at the far bottom corner we've got this little island here, just a little village. It looks like it was being served, but obviously it wasn't doing very well, so I might not really bother with this village much. And then over here we got this sort of bigger island. There's a small village here which has a, I think that's a school. It is. Oh, and a lot of people from both sides of the river use a school. Yeah. Bit funny considering there's only one way across this river, which is a bit awkward. I think this might be a mission where we'll be using city roads. Then we've got this big town here, which will probably be good for some money. It's got 2 big factories. Then we've got over here we've got the North Island, which has two moderate places. Once more, then we've got the final island here, which looks like it's doing okay. But there is a stadium there and some cool leisure buildings, so I think we're going to make our home here for now. So obviously we have the stadium, and ooh, look at that map flare up. We've got a lot of stuff we can play with on the stadium. So that village there, pretty much, actually most of this village here just goes to the stadium. So right, I think that's going to be our first line there. So I want to use the heated waiting rooms, but I'm going to refrain from it just because. Actually, no, I'm going to use them. You know what? I think really heated waiting rooms are the only waiting rooms you should ever use in this game, just because they have the highest attractivity. And since we don't seem to pay maintenance on waiting rooms, it actually just makes sense. You know, it's just that initial £3,000 cost. So just pay that, and then we're done. But I've got the line running around here, and then I'm going to have it run up here, and then goes back down there. Alright, I should have just made this line work then. So let's build this line, but I'll use whatever buses I have available to me. So go down here, then we go down here, And we go down this road, down this road, down this road, down this road. Up here, up here, up here, up here, down, and then back to the stadium. There we go, once more, making a very quick, efficient start. We're already 3 months into the game. Right, what bus can I put on? Let's have a look. I've got 10 MD Weevils, and that's it, just weasels. Alright, I don't mind weasels, they're attractive. Don't hold the greatest amount of peeps, but oh well, it'll work. Off it goes on its adventure. Hopefully it works. And I've also got to name this line, and I'm going to name this line after someone, just because, you know, he actually, I know it's been a long time since I've done a traffic jam video, obviously because of the laptop switching and all that, and also I've had to replay the entire campaign to get back to where I am. But someone mentioned this, that the next time I build a stadium line, I should rename it something really cool after a stadium I like to name. So this goes to you, Rab a few numbers let's plays. Fort Goodison, named after the football team Everton, which Rab leads on a career mode, because, well, to be honest, he does really cool in his career mode. Like, he's turned Goodison Park, which is where the Everton dudes play, into a fucking, like, fortress, like, that not even the smelliest Gaul could dream of penetrating, because, well, he's just really fucking good at FIFA. I mean, check him out. Link will be in the description for that. That is one of my super secret hidden shout-outs where I've just kind of blurted it everywhere. But, oh well, it looks like this line's going to do okay. I'm going to put an extra bus on it, just so I can have it run nice and efficiently. But that looks like we've got ourselves... Ah, very good. And also, since the Weasel doesn't have very good carry capacity, obviously we are going to have to do stuff with that. But that looks like it's got us off to a decent start. So now we've got 58 visitors from the stadium out of 2,060. Obviously, we're only making the tiniest indent here, but we have people who use the stadium who come from these villages, this village, and this village. But I think the key to winning this mission is going to be city railroads again. I'm already envisioning a big network which sort of like covers all the villages, like, because I could build bridges across this river, because this river is a pain. I wish I could like build road bridges as well, but whatever. Let's have a look at this village actually, because this village claims to visit the stadium. So yeah, I think we could build something like that. So I'm going to upgrade that waiting room to a heated one, just because obviously waiting times would be a bit high. I think these waiting rooms also kind of decrease, or at least increase people's okayness with waiting times, and I'll put a bus stop in for this building here. It's just a little bit of shopping traffic, but it's a little bit of extra money. Ooh. Oh shit, a lot of people. Right, that's another line that we're going to do next. You know, I may not pay attention to shopping traffic a lot, but if that building is offering me big bucks, I'm going to use it. But let's build a new line, our second line. So starts from here, it goes past this car accessory shop, across the bridge into this village, then down here past this other bus stop which I didn't notice, then to the fort, then back up again. That's just going to be simple as. But that's only because I haven't really looked at any other facilities. I think for this year we're just going to focus on the stadium. We're just going to basically try and monopolise it, you know, try and get some percentage points going towards our big 60%, which we will need to get the full 3 stars on this mission. But there we go, that's another line done. So I'll set one weasel off on it now. If it does okay, I'll put a second weasel on it. But while that happens, because we'll just give line 2 some time, I'll just call it, I'll give it a name as well, because I'm cool like that. So we'll call it Fort Goodison East. That's what we call Fort Goodison East. And I'm sorry if you notice a blinking caps lock button every time I press caps lock. It's just because my laptop does. I don't know if I can switch it off, because it has to let me know when I've switched the caps locks on for some reason. Despite the fact even like my physical caps lock button like glows whenever I do it, so I don't know if a weird flashing thing will pop up on the right side of the screen, but if it does, I'll try and see if there's a way to prevent that. But for now, let's have another bus stop going. So this is the only angle you can get put a bus stop on for this. So this could be a bit of an awkward line, but I'm going to try and make this line work. So so I'm going to have stops here, here, and then going up here, and up here, just sort of like going around. So I'm going to focus on getting this core village, because I don't want to make this line too long, otherwise people will get put off from it. So let's just try and... Oh, and Fort Goodison East is making money. Good. Don't know who it's making money off, but it's making money off someone. So what's my share of that now? 76 people. Alright, we're making a little bit of progress then. Let's just build our third line. But there we go, 3 lines in 1 year, by the way. We're doing... I think that's a nice little thing to have going for us. So we have to go all the way down this road. That's our first turnaround point there. I'm going to take that stop off this roster because I don't think... Well, you're not really going to stop for these houses, are you? And I don't think that church is within the catchment. So we go up here, up here, up here. Then we go down here for these guys here. And there we go, a nice little loop. And actually, you could get off that... the number 3 here, actually, by the way. You could get on the number 2 and go to the stadium. So, ooh, clever Skwalker. Or you might just build a direct line for the stadium because he's awesome like that. But for now, there we go. And apologies if my voice sounds a bit funny as well today. Just because I've been recently recovering from a very nasty cold, so it's just sort of, my voice is just in recovery stages. I have to drink plenty of orange juice at the minute. I'll just call that the car shop. That's what I should call you. The car shop. So hopefully line 3 makes me a little something, because at the minute I've already... Oh wait, 1 customer will be using... Oh, there we go. That's all worth, isn't it? Just 1 fucking customer. Yeah. Fuck this. Oh well. I guess it's a bit of a nothing. So where does that leave us then as we get towards the end of year 1, since we're now in the 8th month? Well, company value is really fucking bad. Minus 636,000 is not a good company value to be having right now. The company image is really... Oh, well, it was low, but it's jumped up to 66, so... Good, it's climbing. Got 3 lines at the minute. Coverage is at 14%, and we've just picked up 1% of leisure traffic, by the way, so... We are doing something right, at least. Might not be doing everything right at the minute, but we are doing something right. I think maybe next we should look at these swimming pools. But let's just quickly bring up the Fort Goodison. It's actually not worth doing this line just to do the stadium, just because, yeah. But I think what I need to do in this mission is really build up enough funds in order to support a city railroad. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's a school. School's always bringing big money for me, and I think this school will be no stranger. I think I'll just repeat line 3 and then just have it come up to the school. So I'll just put a bus stop outside for it, and that should do it for us. So let's build a new line. So line 4. Line 4 shall go up here, then up. Then up here to the school, then back down, then we go down here, down here, down here, and then the loop starts all over again, just like that. A nice looped line on Nightingale Lane, which is a very nice bird which twitters and tweets all the time. A nice Twitter and tweeting way. Let's get another MD Weasel on it and just hope it does something nice. There we go, Twitter and tweet school. And line 3 is losing money at the minute, which is disappointing. It does have customers, but I don't think we're getting enough to make the line viable to run at the minute. 8 customers. I review your performance at the end of the year. If you're still losing money, you're gone. Right, line 4 will make money. Yeah, there we go. We've got 5 people. Oh, come on, 5 pupils? Are weasels really that unattractive? Should I have just sold them all? What's the attractivity on a weasel? It's 40. That's the equivalent to a MAM GLX4. A Everyone should be fucking all over the Weasel. But I would like to have the MD Futatech back. Those were good buses, the Futatechs, because they had an attractivity of like 60. And that was some mad attractivity there, you know. They were stud buses. You know, just dress them up in white satin and drive them out on Saturday night, and you'd have John Travolta on your chest hairs, with his chest hairs and his medallion in the club. Why is it that I think of John Travolta when I think of attractivity? I don't know. Is John Travolta even that attractive, really? The only film I know him from is Battlefield Earth, and I know Battlefield Earth is like a really shit film. Well, it is a shit film. I mean, I have to admit I kinda liked it, but like when I look at it today as a living, breathing, thinking, conscious 20-year-old, I think, oh my god, it was a shit film. But I do like the idea of having a planet called Skwalker for some reason. Anyway, enough movie talk. We're nearly at the end of the year and I'm still not really doing very well because company value is actually still dropping. It's down to 641,000 because everything's going wrong. Line 3, you have lost over £1,000 now, so you know I was going to give you to the end of the year, but fuck it, you're clearly not going to make good on your debt. Line 4, you're not making good either. You know what? Sorry about that. I will drop ticket prices quite a bit. I'll drop them down. I'll drop 20 off my ticket prices. So there you go. 1/3 off all tickets for my bus lines. You better fucking ride them now, kids. Because I'm also putting an extra weasel on line 2. I know it's not making the most amount of... Actually, you know what? I might not put one on line 2. You know what? I'll put an extra bus on line 2 if it's losing a lot of money, but when I look at it, it's not making a lot of money. But line 3 is doing good. It's already made 30,000 money, so good on you, line 3. Now, what else could we do in this village then, just before we end? We've got 2 offices here. This one has people from here. This one has people from here. And this one has people from here. Very interesting, but alright, I think we could try and make something that works. So first things first, I'll put a bus stop here for the offices, and since it's on the road, I'll put bus stops in for the pools. We have 2 pools. We have the indoor swimming pool and the outdoor swimming pool, well, open air swimming pool, heated one, and they both get customers from the area, so I think that'll just help us out. But right, so I want people mainly from this area for this office block here. So I'll call this block A, then there's block B, and then there's block C. So block A, block alpha. So let's do it. So new line, start from here, down, and then you go up this road, by the swimming pool, down here. Sorry about that. Down here and then back up again. There we go. Simple as. And we'll put on a MD Weasel, and then we'll just give this a new name. There we go. Now hopefully the new line 3 will make money, because for some reason line 4 is losing money, which is, well, once more, not very good. It's losing a lot of money as well. I am very low on money. Oh, only one alright. I guess people only ride my bus if it's very expensive, I guess. So, fuck off, line 4. You're not needed then. Right, we have problems on this line / map because no one wants to ride a fucking bus. Now I see why the mission was trying to scare me. It's clear I have entered a town where public transport is not well looked upon. However, line 3, you're doing good at least. You're doing good. How many of those people you get in? You got none of them. That's really fucking odd. But whatever. Oh no wait, this one was the one that with all the people who lived here, wasn't it? Right, which... And this one was people... Oh. Oh, I've got 41 of these people for some reason. Using lines 1, 2 and 3. So you know what? I don't think I need to change out right now. I'll just leave it as it is. It somehow works. And actually 2 people are using the bus line for office block. Charlie. Right, so for the real office block alpha then, I need all the people from here. However, we'll do that next episode, because we are at the end of the first year. So far, it's a very, very sluggish start, and we're struggling to really make any money. So next time, I'm going to try and make more money while putting an extra bus on Fort Goodison, because we're now getting too many people. See you then.